Under a blood-red dawn, the Solterra courtyard reveals the grim aftermath of a brutal assault. Amidst the desolation, Princess Kayli's face hardens with grim determination as she surveys the devastation. The distant sounds of mourning echo through the air, a somber symphony of loss that amplifies the courtyard's silent grief. Her resolve solidifies against the backdrop of destruction. Princess Kayli prepares to rise from the ashes. Sunlight streams through the palace library's arched windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Valeria, a sorceress of ancient wisdom, stands ready to unroll the scroll. Kayli and Diego lean in, their expressions a mix of anticipation and dread. The scent of aged parchment fills the air, heavy with unspoken fears. Diego stands silently, hand gripping his sword, his eyes narrowed with a mix of dread and anticipation. Kayli's curiosity is palpable as she leans in closer, her eyes gleaming with interest. In the hushed expanse of the palace library, the revelation hits Kayli, her eyes widening in a moment of profound realization. The weight of destiny descends upon her, the prophecy's burden now hers to bear. Unseen, unheard, Isabella watches from the shadows of the doorway, her gaze an enigma. Kayli's face reflects a newfound understanding, her features hardening with resolve as she accepts her fate. Isabella remains a silent sentinel, her presence a haunting question mark in Kayli's journey. In the radiant palace library, Kayli stands firm before King Raphael, the weight of destiny etched upon her youthful face.
I must journey to the Temple of Echoes.
King Raphael's worry deepens. Kayli, the journey is fraught with peril. I fear for your safety.
I know the risks, Father, but I must do this for our kingdom. It is my duty, and my love for our people compels me to do this.
Duty and love, a heavy burden for one so young.
His voice filled with paternal blessing, King Raphael bids her farewell. Go then, may the spirits guide you and protect you on your path. Under the veil of early morning mist, the Solterra gates loom, their peaks fading into the fog. Kayli, mounted on Luna, prepares to depart, her silhouette framed against the ethereal backdrop. Diego stands beside Luna, his expression a mix of concern and unwavering support. Valeria approaches, a golden pendant compass gleaming in her hand. I am not going with you on this journey, Kayli. The air is thick with unspoken goodbyes, each glance heavy with shared resolve. Kayli readies herself and Luna for the journey ahead, the compass glowing softly. Beneath the relentless sun, Kayli and Diego venture into the endless expanse of emerald dunes. The desert stretches out, a beautiful and menacing landscape of shimmering sand. Waves of heat rise from the dunes, distorting the horizon. Kayli and Diego ride deeper, their figures small against the vastness of the desert. The sun beats down, casting long shadows that dance and shift across the sand. They continue on, two figures determined against the backdrop of the formidable emerald dunes. Under the cloak of night, a campfire dances amidst the emerald dunes, its flames flickering with an eerie, unnatural glow. The fire pulsates with an unsettling rhythm, a voice rising from its depths. Diego, senses on high alert, eyes the flames warily as an unseen presence whispers, "Kayli, turn back." A palpable wrongness permeates the air, prickling Diego's skin as the warning hangs heavy. The unnatural fire casts long, dancing shadows that mirror the inner turmoil of Diego. Across the undulating emerald dunes, mirages shimmer, pushing Kayli's resolve to its breaking point. Towering illusions rise and fall before her eyes, mocking her with their fleeting beauty. Flames dance in the sky, morphing into monstrous beasts that claw at her sanity. Her own face appears in the clouds, distorted and menacing, a cruel reflection of her inner turmoil. The relentless heat and crushing isolation begin to take their toll, eroding her spirit. Kayli collapses, the dunes blurring into a sea of despair. Under the dim moonlight, Kayli and Diego stand silhouetted against the endless emerald dunes, their forms stark against the horizon.
Kayli, I am worried about you. These visions, the whispers, it is taking a toll on you. Maybe we should have stayed in Solterra.
Kayli's resolve hardens against Diego's concern. I have to do this, Diego. I have to see it through.
But at what cost? Your health? Your sanity?
The canyon of glyphs unfolds, revealing ancient carvings etched into the stone. At the heart of the canyon, the Temple of Echoes emanates a soft, golden light. Kayli and Diego arrive at the canyon's edge, their faces reflecting wonder. They dismount, their footsteps echoing in the vast expanse. Awestruck, Kayli's gaze is fixed on the Temple of Echoes. Diego stands beside Kayli, equally captivated by the temple's radiant glow. Entering the Temple of Echoes, an almost palpable stillness hangs in the air, whispering secrets among the ancient stones. Flickering flames cast eerie shadows, turning the sacred carvings into a dance of mystery and reverence. The walls of the temple seem to breathe with stories untold, their surfaces adorned with carvings that whisper of forgotten ages. The temple's profound silence is broken only by the soft whisper of the stones, each echo resonating with the weight of history. In the heart of the chamber, Kayli advances toward a mirror of obsidian, its surface promising more than a reflection. The mirror ripples, a boundary dissolving as Kayli's reflection gains a life of its own. A reflection emerges from the mirror. Kayli's shadow steps out from the mirror. Kayli looks on in awe, not believing what she sees. A subtle shift, the reflection's eyes now bear the unmistakable mark of Severian. The darkness within Kayli is mirrored in the reflection. In the heart of the central chamber, eerie shadows waltz on the stone walls, setting the stage for a chilling revelation. From the inky blackness, Shadow Kayli emerges a twisted reflection with eyes burning crimson with malice.
So, we finally meet face to face, or should I say, face to shadow. Don't you see, Kayli? This power, this darkness, it's not a curse, it's your destiny, and you can't escape destiny.
Kayli stands, dwarfed by the ornate mirror, her reflection a haunting echo in the dimly lit chamber. The air vibrates with unspoken challenge as Kayli's reflection stares back, an unnerving presence. Her resolve hardens, Kayli clenches her fists, a silent declaration of war against fate itself. Kayli's gaze intensifies, unwavering, as she confronts her destiny head-on.
I control my destiny, not you.
The mirror explodes into a million shards, signaling a cataclysmic shift. A violent gust of wind tears through the sacred temple, whipping dust and debris into a frenzy. Diego, eyes widened with terror, instinctively grabs Kayli's arm as the storm intensifies.
We are no longer alone.
An ancient presence awakens from the deepest shadows, stirring the stillness of the temple. The sacred flames, once vibrant, now falter, casting long, dancing shadows that hint at encroaching darkness. Darkness consumes the Temple of Echoes, its oppressive weight suffocating the ancient stones. A faint whisper begins, a subtle tremor in the air, hinting at the horrors to come. The whispering intensifies, growing into a chorus of menacing voices that echo through the temple's ancient halls. The Temple of Echoes is filled with an ominous presence, leaving the audience in breathless suspense, gripped by the unseen horrors that lurk within.